So I'm here with Mr. Raj Narayan. He is the business head and chief manufacturing officer of UltraTech Cement. He is a good friend of ours and he is here today because we are having the first advisory board meeting of the consortium, the Industry Academia Consortium for the Center of Excellence on Technologies for Low Carbon and Lean Construction. So thank you, sir, for joining us. And I hope that the meeting has been productive. And I would like to know how you see things in the future on behalf of UltraTech.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for the nice introduction. So the first advisory board meeting, whatever we had, was wonderful. I went through the projects which you had given, very relevant to all the players in construction sector and also for decarbonization. I found it very useful, and it was also wonderful getting the views of not only academia but also the industry colleagues right across various spectrum of the industry. So it was very fruitful and productive from my perspective.
Right. And UltraTech is certainly the leader in the cement market. You're way ahead of others. And we saw also in the discussions we had that you are looking much ahead and you are seeing how things have to change, not just tomorrow, but decades from now, how our country needs to adapt to the carbon footprint, demand, water, and many other things. So, what are some key points that you think will drive innovation or research in the future from your point of view?
Okay. So I look at the whole decarbonization in several ways. So one is obviously doing better and better on what we are doing. So the efficiency improvements. There also we see a big role for the industry academia coordination and cooperation. The second is also I was quite impressed by what you presented on waste. Circularity is going to be most important, be it raw materials, be it energy. It's going to play a major role, especially for cement sector. We can use all the alternative materials and all the energy sources which are available as waste into our system. Third is about green product. That's going to make a big change in how we look at cement in future. The fourth, I would say, is about the technology, and specifically about UltraTech. I would say this one is about having technologies that will fundamentally replace the existing the limestone. The second is also about how do I use the CO2, capture the CO2 and convert them into useful products. So all these are very useful for us. And I do think that by looking at focusing on all these 4 or 5 pillars, we are looking into the future in a very positive way.
And I've been working with UltraTech for more than 20 years. And I know that you're a leader in terms of quality. But what I realize is you are still striving for better quality. You're talking about quality of the concrete. How do we judge the quality and so on? Why do you think it's so important?
I think we need to give the best to the consumers. The consumer is also now becoming very demanding. And we do think that is not only the competitive edge, and especially in the construction sector, I think that's the right thing to go about. Giving more and more for less and less. That's what we are always looking at. And I always enjoyed meeting people like you, Professor. We learned so much from you all, because when you look at the industry, you are very typically you know what are your key parameters, how do you improve the profitability for the next quarter. But meeting people like you definitely give us a lot of inspiration to go forward and look forward a decade from now. So it's always wonderful meeting you all.
So thank you very much, sir. We are very much looking forward to guidance and support for the coming years. Thank you very much.